What's up everybody and welcome back to another unboxing. Today I am going to be opening the Cruz Ramirez hauler, which I am so happy I found, and I'm even more excited just to open this. I was actually very anxious to open it. I was thinking like, hey, maybe I should open this guy first, but I didn't. I wanted to open the 2-pack and the deluxe. So I opened those. Thank you for showing support and thank you for liking those videos. Um, but yeah, so this is the last card opening so far, so I'm very happy I finally got this. And I did mention that in my hunt at the end of my video, I mentioned that the one that comments the best name for the Cruz Ramirez Hauler, because it's just called Cruz Ramirez Hauler, if you give it a name, the best one will be picked, and your channel will be shouted out in this video. And apparently, only one person gave a name, and it was BGM Reviews. BGM Reviews was the only one who typed up a name, and I was actually very surprised by it. But the name he gave was Felicia Gearshift, which I think is absolutely amazing. So shout out to BGM Reviews. The link to his channel will be in the description, so go check him out. And yeah. So anyways, let's get into review with this packaging. You see right here it says Cruz Ramirez Hauler. And there's the picture, there's the hauler right here, and then this is like the picture of like the inside of the hauler. There's some warnings. The Cars logo. It's strange it's not the Cars 3 logo, it's just Cars. Right here reads the description. It reads, "The race of the Person Cup continues." It's a little short description. And up here it says Cruz Ramirez Hauler again. Sorry, the package is a little big. It says Playset. And right here you can also get Mac, which I didn't get because I already had a Playset Mac back from whenever it was released around Cars 1. But here's a picture of it and the things you can do. Like, there's a ramp, of course. There's a like, don't know what that is. There may be a few simulators, the trophy area, but yeah, it looks pretty amazing. I'm very excited to open this. And right here, you can just see the hauler. You can see inside, and I know that it's a very short hauler. And if you're wondering how much I got this for at the store, I got this for about $20. It was $10 less than the Jackson Storm hauler, so that was pretty interesting. But yeah, that's basically it. So without further ado, I'll be back with this amazing hauler out of the package. Here we are back with the Cruz hauler out of the packaging, also known as Felicia Gearshift, as BGM named her. And I opened it, and it's a pretty cool hauler. I like the design, but the thing I dislike about it already is the turning radius. It has no turning radius whatsoever. Maybe because mine may be broken, I don't know, but mine does not turn that well. But anyways, let's get into review of the cab. So let's get the trailer off very quickly. Hold on, let's see if I do it in a way that won't break it. Okay, no. I fixed the turning radius, guys. I lied. The turning radius is good. Here, let me just take the cab off. This, the holster for the cab moved. It was up here, it moved up. I don't think you can move it up again now, but it was up there, so that's why they couldn't turn well, so my bad. Sorry for judging it so quickly. But anyways, here's the Cruz hauler. Apparently the focusing makes it look darker than it actually is. It's actually a bright yellow. But here's the Cruz hauler. You can see it's a female, of course. I like the grill. It says Danko up there. On the side, it's number 51, piston cup. And then a blue stripe on the body. Blue rims, I really like that. Like metallic-y blue rims. These are stickers, of course, but they're pretty good detailed stickers. Pretty small mirrors. And yeah. Here's the back. I'm kind of disappointed I didn't put a license plate on it, but it's a playset, so they won't really put a license plate on it. Here's the base, nothing much, just a little code and screws to hold the body in, and it has two wheels under it. So yeah, before we get into review of the trailer, let's just compare her very quickly to the Jackson Storm Hauler, which I forget her name. I believe it's also a she. It may come up while reviewing it, but you can tell right away that the trunks are different, like the fronts, like hers is more narrow, while hers is a lot wider. What's her name? I already forgot her name. Felissa. Okay, yeah, Felissa has a wider hood than the Jackson Storm Hauler. I'm just gonna call it Jackson Storm Hauler for now. I forget the name of it, but I'm pretty sure she does have a name. Gail Buford. That's the name. Gail Buford. That's the name of Jackson Storm Hauler. Okay, so Gail Buford and Felissa Gearshift. Good names, good names. You can see that Dynaco logo is centered on Felissa, but on Gail, it's like more to the side. It's not centered. It looks like the Dynaco logo is a little bigger than the S on Gail. On this side, they both have numbers, both say piston cup on them. And they actually seem to look like both different model of truck, which is pretty cool. The back is pretty different. These are different in general. Like, she has a small cab. She's a small hauler in all of it. Dang, the focusing and the lighting don't seem to be the best. Sorry guys about that. But yeah, that's basically the view. They both have different grills, which is kind of interesting. But you know, it makes sense. So now let's go on to review with the trailer. Here's the trailer, and on the outside it looks amazing. It has Dynaco number 51 and the updated dinosaur. I don't really know the name of the dinosaur, but it's a new dinosaur and it looks amazing. It's the same design on the other side, I believe. Yes, it is. And it's continuous blue stripe. There's the base of the cab. Not the cab, the trailer. And now let's get into opening it. It actually wasn't that hard. Okay, there we go. We got the hard open. So now let's do like a skyboard view. So I'm going to have to move the camera again, just like I did with the Jackson Storm Hauler. So you can see right here, we're going to start with this section first. You can see here, this is where she's going to keep her oil cans and stuff, I believe. Maybe some gears and stuff there, the focus is better. There's some trophies. There's a piston cup and there's some other random trophies. There's like a star that kind of looks like the Eiffel Tower. And over here there's some, that's a toolbox I believe. This looks like it can be like a gas thing, I believe. And there's a little ramp that lets it slide down and actually folds up to be tucked in, but let it fold out right now. And right here, I don't really know what that's for. Right here, it's just an empty space with some texture, very good texture. And this is the place where she just, like, the thing that spins around. It doesn't go all the way around, but it just turns left or right. And there's the arrow symboling where it can leave. And there, if you fold this out, this is just a piece to add to track sets. It's nothing that important, so yeah. I don't think you can take this off the playset, but I won't be needing it because I don't really get playsets, or like I don't buy them. Now let's turn it around and let's look at the other side. You can see on this side there's like a control panel of some sort. This looks like a not a satellite, maybe it's a not a radio dish, I believe that's what it's called. This looks like a screen or something. Don't really know what this is. This is a fan which you fold out, and the fan's movable. As you see right here, the fan's movable. And this is where Cruz would go. It has some caution tape all around it. Pretty interesting stuff. And yeah, there's an overview of it. It's a lot smarter. So now let's compare it with the Jackson Storm Hauler. Now you can see right away on the Jackson Storm Hauler, it actually has this thing that you slide out and like opens it for you. Let's see if we can do this with one hand. There we go. I got strong fingers. Let's not break it. There we go. Okay. So first thing first, you can tell that they're completely different stuff. Like Jackson Storm, you can see like he has this scale. She doesn't have that. Doesn't seem like she has it. There's like this washing thing. I believe that's what it is. Probably like a tire pump or something. The Cruz Hauler does not have that. It has this trophy case and this fan which moves. There it is. I'm showing it to you again. It actually moves. But yeah, he also has a playset. It connects it to playsets. It's like a, don't know what it is. Jackson Storm has a launcher in his, which is pretty interesting. Cruz Ramirez doesn't have that. So yeah, pretty interesting stuff for both haulers. When we get, let me open up Mac's playset hauler very quickly. This is the Mac playset hauler, if you're wondering what I was talking about. Okay, here's the Mac's hauler. I had to put the camera down for a second, so that's why there was a cut. But you can see, like, this is like from 2010 maybe or so. It was released before Cars 2 came out, but Lightning McQueen has like some gas stuff. I'll go in more in depth with this hauler if you guys would like me to review this in the future. But yeah, here's like this, the thing that raises up McQueen. So pretty interesting stuff. I'm pretty sure the Cars 3 hauler is nothing like this, and it has way limited stuff. You can probably guys see yourself in the mirror. I showed this before, but it's actually a working mirror, which is pretty cool. There's some stuff, and from like all the haulers, I say like Jackson Storms is the most advanced one. I do like the Cruz Ramirez hauler, but it's I don't know, it has less stuff than the Jackson Storm and Lightning McQueen hauler. Like, it has the less stuff in it, which is okay. I don't really hate it. I like the outside design a lot more than the inside design in this case. For Jackson Storm, it's the opposite. The outside design is okay with the big S and everything, but I prefer the inside design of this. So yeah, that's basically the comparisons with the haulers. So now let's just put Cruz Ramirez in here and see like how it will work. So we'll be back with Cruz Ramirez going inside of the hauler. Okay, I'm back. I put the other haulers away for now, and you can see I actually had Dango Cruz the diecast with me, which is actually not that hard to find. It's a pretty cool model. You guys should get it. But anyways, you can see she would come up here, but it's blocking it. So let's just imagine it's not there. She would come up here. She fits just fine on it, so I like that a lot. And then she would go in this thing. Don't know what it does. She can go in here for some reason. Then she would just turn, go down this ramp. It actually looks, it's pretty steep if you think about it. It's actually a pretty steep ramp. So then she would like be down in here, and then she would go in the trophy case. Don't know what she would do here, but she'd be in a trophy case looking at stuff. And then on this side, I still think this is a computer. So this looks like a computer. This maybe wind dynamics, I don't know, but it looks pretty tight up in there. See, like the front of it is like touching the edge of that fan. That's pretty. Yeah, it looks pretty tight in there for Cruz. And right here, I honestly do not know what that is, but maybe like a, I don't know. But yeah, like I said before, a lot limited stuff on it than in the Jackson Storm and Lightning McQueen playset hollows. This one has like the less stuff in it, and as I said before, I like the design a lot more. Now, since we looked at the inside of it, let's look at the back very quickly. You can see she has a Dynaco logo right there, Dynaco above. I really like the brake light, it looks pretty cool on it. No license plate, and it doesn't look like it has any brake lights on the bottom. So now let's look at the Jackson Storm hollow, and you can see it actually has brake lights on the bottom. If you see right here, brake lights here. Those may be reflectors for the hollow, but yeah, it looks like they put a little more detail and effort into this than this one. If you look in the base, it has this thing. I don't know the exact name for it, but it like holds the hollow up when it's parked on the ground to make sure so it like doesn't scratch the ground and stuff. So it has that. Probably it's called stabilizer of some sort. But got a dark in there, man. But the Cruz Ramirez hollow does not have that at all. That's where it'll probably go, or go here probably, but it does not have it on the hollow, which is pretty disappointing, but it's okay. For the Lightning McQueen hollow, the design is okay for what it is. It has Lightning McQueen and all this good lightning background stuff. And it also doesn't have that stabilizer thing, but that's okay. It can slide with this one, even though it should have it. It should make an update one of this, but like in this size. But yeah, pretty cool. I don't hate the Cruz Ramirez hollow at all, also known as Felissa Gear Shift. I should get used to saying that name now, because that's her name now. But yeah, as I said before, I do not hate this hollow. I think it's amazing, and I do recommend buying it if you do not have it already. I just think it lacked a little bit of detail. Like, not a little, a lot of detail. Like, in the inside of the hollow, like, there was barely anything. But on the outside, it looked amazing. But yeah, anyways guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you guys liked it. I loved finding this at the store. I was happy, excited. I had all the good feelings about finding this. And I have good feelings about it. But just inside the hollow, I just don't like it that much. But anyways guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you liked it. And thank you BGM Reviews for picking the name. I love the name. And the link to his channel will be in the description. Anyways guys, thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.